NFL on EA Sports. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the New York Jets and the Denver Broncos. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that, but that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercising before this one, and they're paying off.
He's got it to the 43 here. This defense for the Broncos, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I wonder if he's going to play hard flat.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Some shit going on, bro. No.
The chain gang hustling to catch
it's
up.
kind of in that realm,
just
like
inside the 10.
Like right now, me and Jim are really together. We haven't been for a little while. So like the move where I'm focused is like slow, like
about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
like
The
it's
yards
like
may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's
like
good work
more.
defensively
I'm
there
just
on
like,
first down, holding them to a short
you
gain.
know, I still live with my baby moms, right? Like just because we're not together, I can't just. That's weird. Like let me get out of here first. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
So, it's been for a while. It's just that shit's not easy to do.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play
Ain't just that.
results
Niggas
in a
want to
loss
charge
of
the
2
fucking arm and a
yards.
leg
This
for a
defense is a
fucking
difficult
apartment.
one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
No.
From the 10, this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it here with
Touchdown if I get out of
They'll lose
the
yardage
outside.
here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. So Wilson runs off, and now they will go to the man they call Greg the Leg, Greg Zuerlein. From the right hash here, should be an easy
Like it was a whole period of like
Zuerlein's kick is up and through.
not really
And
doing
the Jets
nothing really
hit the board
good.
first.
And it
It's
was like
3-0.
it just drove me. It just turned
That
me
was
off.
a
I'm like,
long, sustained opening drive,
bro,
but
like,
in the end, only
like
able
I
to
was
get
forgetting
3
who I
field goal
was.
out of it.
I'm like, yo, like, I really can't get them from the girl I'm living with. Like, hold on, something is it me?
After that kind
That's
of
just I had
yardage
to show you
and
all
that
that.
kind
I
of
think
drive
we
that they had.
just take some time out. But it's like weird now because now she's like all on me now. It's like, oh now you all on me. So it's like, Nah, we haven't in like a long time. Yeah, but it's still like
here for Wilson and the
like before when we was. Now we're not, but we was for like a little bit.
Now Wilson. Short little throw to Ebron, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
Right.
Hold him to a short gain on first down.
Well, at least for a guy, that's the only thing we really get out of it. What else we gonna get? It's not like I you gotta spoil us with gifts and shit. The one thing you that's the one thing you offer. At least be consistent with it.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now
but they don't see it like that. They don't see it like that.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Wilson to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Down at the 49. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
But that's also why I'm not rushing it to something else. I know the same thing is going to happen. Like, it's going to be a repeated cycle. Yeah, not at the beginning, but you get it whenever.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The Broncos hit 9-2 to start play. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last
that shit don't matter. Even trying to tell me that shit, bro. The fuck, I already know what to do. It's not, the problem is I need what I want. You get what you want already. Find her love it. If her love it was not going to come busted open, man.
Made at the Jets' 25-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there.
It's not even Victor giving you terrible advice. Find her long load.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Yeah, another thing too is like I got like 3 and they're all on some weird timing. Like they all like are in that stage where they want to kid. It's like, bro, like, I'm not figuring that out right now. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like all 3 of them are talking like that. I'm like, what's going on?
With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Right.
That's a really nice play. Able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And then one in Connecticut.
They'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
It's crazy, right?
Play action. Now Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the defense coming through.
I just had to see if I still had it, but now I'm like caught in the game. And, like I'm playing with all of them. Yeah. Oh, I am.
So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back out, and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return?
It was a backhand.
I ain't gonna lie, it's been kind of wild though, bro. Oh, I got, boy, I have one of these
when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports.
It's kind of there already.
The last run got a
Kinda
couple
someday
here,
that
2nd and 8.
Oh yeah. That shit got
Ball
to
again
it.
on 2nd down. And give him 6 yards
Right.
here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Yeah, that shit is not it.
They'll run with Hall.
I think I run the ball,
On the
man.
play there, a nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Now the Jets send off the punt. KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
They go play action now. Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
Why though? Like, I'm blitzing that guy. Why would the play move?
executed run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
They were in sync, and the field tilted, and that's where we get the term running downhill, because when you've got that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really the stop.
After the touchdown, here's McManus.
Why would they move my blitzing linebacker out of his spot?
Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And he returns this to the 22.
Manually. But it's like they moved him out of the middle and made him go cover a wide receiver. But he's still blitzing. So now he got to blitz from all the way on the left side of the field.
Jets
like,
offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Like, come on. Like, I know what I'm doing.
For the year, a 3-game winning streak really coming at the exact right time, Charles, to get them back into playoff contention.
And it's always a question of when
I'm not getting no run block.
Team to peak. And everyone always talks about you want to be playing your best ball going into the playoffs, but sometimes you need your best ball before that time. And this team, going into this stretch of games, they're certainly playing their best football of the year.
Play action. It's Wilson. Steps away. Trying to fit it in, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Wilson. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Got it. 12. 14.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 17-3. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
Well, those have been a problem for them all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They give it to Williams, running right. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And that one's going to come up short. Low throw. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, Wilson.
Come on, the ball is in the air. That's Trayvon Mullen. Turn around and pick the fucking ball. Why the fuck do I have to click on and do that?
They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 84 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second.
And he'll take it.
And then he gets stiff-armed into the end zone.
Eric Ebron from 13 yards
I'll be
out.
6 and 6.
And the Broncos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. McManus's point after is good.
This is my 2nd official loss, so I have 4 swim losses because I didn't have no NFL for like the whole week.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Yeah, so that shit was terrible. But just about. That's what that shit felt like.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for this offense, you
it's
got to think
fun in the area.
Here to put something
The
together
area
on this
just was
drive.
down.
Remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Open man is Uzama.
Come on, son. That's a tackle. That's how you tackle now in the league.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
That's a catch, man.
And their struggles continue here.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
I had a touchdown, you fuck! What's the 1 second? I just hiked the ball. Oh my fucking god! He beat him off the line. Oh man.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Yeah. He had like 40 TDs last year. No, I got him X Factor.
Oh, I nearly broke that
This
one
is
as it stands, though. A heck of a 36-yard run back. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
How?
Caught inside the 20. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton as the 1st half is winding down. And the Broncos are able to widen
the same play I ran with Corey Davis had a jump ball and dropped it. The same exact play, but the same exact coverage covered through. Until the 23 clock.
So not much time to speak of.
It's my 3rd game anyways. My brain is like done playing this shit.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. from the shotgun. Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Second half and take that.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Why would you take it off?
Brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage.
If you're going to put it on, why would you take it off? Come on, bro. Like, that don't make no sense to me.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
Like, why would you take it off if you're going to want to put it right back on? I don't even know how to do this.
So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart.
Just leave it on,
because
man.
they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Williams going to get it again on second down. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Let's look double count right here, double count.
To throw is Wilson.
Yo, good.
He's got a man, complete.
I'm in the last game right now in the third quarter, trying to hurry this shit up.
Give him 35 yards there on the third down conversion.
You know the same is supposed to get on. We're running 3.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
19.
Somebody playing that GOAT music right now. Somebody playing that GOAT music. You can't name another person top 5 in producing and rapping.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point
what?
this entire game.
He top 5. I'm taking him over M.
Not that time. An incomplete
I'm
pass
taking him
on
over
that last
M.
play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down.
You saw his the documentary? You saw his documentary on Netflix?
Now it's
Yeah,
Wilson.
go watch that shit, bro. I mean, it's a GOAT, bro.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Beckham goes in motion left. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Once again,
Try
the
Gildress.
23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Wilson. Broncos. Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. McManus's point after is good, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
2nd and 10 now, third quarter action in Denver. This is Wilson on the jet sweep, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Hamler now on the return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups.
That boys keep that same energy me and Sandy pull out.
Get on the field and do their thing,
and
save some of this for the next time out.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Up the middle, it's Williams. 93 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
That's his costume.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. Flush to his right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set
you blowing
for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Come on, over here, Negro.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
I hear snitching. Definitely not my son. Y'all hear snitching.
Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Jets are going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are. And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Ball again on 2nd down. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Here's Hall again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. Wilson now off the bootleg. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now Wilson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 101 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense. This offense so far on 3rd down, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Short little throw to Ebron. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Wilson wants to throw it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. That is caught. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was...
I've been going there like